blank one is the one that moves us forward. Okay, great. Okay, today I'm going to discuss the dual role that a hairstylist and a therapist play in the salon. Think about the last time you were in a stylist chair. Did you leave with more than a fresh style? Or maybe you left feeling lighter in appearance, or maybe even emotionally too. Hairdressers find themselves stepping into a role far beyond the chair and just more than styling. But don't get it twisted. A licensed cosmetologist and a licensed therapist most definitely have different licenses. They're in two different fields. They do two different things. The education is totally different. Most of them, cosmetology, 18 months, and psychologists or therapists, about 8 years in difference. But most definitely, if you find yourself struggling deeper than, you find your struggles deeper than a bad hair day, most definitely seek the counsel that you truly need. With that being said, I'm the type of stylist that most definitely I'm here to listen to you, be a shoulder to cry on, but most definitely not before your hair is dry. Okay. With that being said, just to share a little bit about myself. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for over 2 decades, and I know that's aging myself. So I've heard a bunch of different styles, not styles, but stories, been a part of people in their celebrations and things like that, and most definitely, I've just been there for people, being a great listener, and that all entails the same thing like counselors do. But when you're a hairstylist, you do become a great listener to the fact that I have to understand what you want, what you're looking for, and that's pretty much the same like a therapist, except we're not professional in the sense of the mental health industry, so therefore we're just great listeners. So we do follow directions. The one thing I love mostly is being able to connect people from all walks of life, their diversity, types of hair, learning how to style, and people's needs, but also it teaches you to be well-rounded when it comes to learning what people want, what they love, what they're going through, so you might have a celebration, wedding, and things like that, and I don't mind being a part of it. Vidal Sassoon, he's one of our founding fathers of the hair industry. I chose him, and I got this from the DaySmart website, and it says, the person that walks out of the salon isn't the same person who entered. Confidence grows and positivity reigns. Light shines when your hair is looking fine. I found that to be funny because it's true. I've witnessed that most definitely firsthand, because the moment you turn a person around and let them see themselves in the mirror, their faces light up and they're super excited, and hopefully they're excited and you didn't cut their hair wrong, you have it lopsided too short, because that has also happened to me as well. But let's begin with the relationship between a hairstylist and their clients. Most of them build their relationship in about years. You're with the same hairstylist. You may not be with the same therapist, but the good thing about a hairstylist and a therapist, you most definitely can change them when they don't fit what you're looking for. and they don't suit you well. But the good thing about a hairstylist is that once you find a good one, they become your best friend. Hairdressers serve as listeners offering emotional support that tends to feel very therapeutic. Many clients open up their personal struggles and celebrations. Sometimes they want advice and sometimes they just want someone to listen. I also found this off of the website, the DaySmart website too. It's a quote, which that isn't a quote, but I thought this was funny because it pretty much goes hand in hand. And this person is anonymous. A good stylist is cheaper than a good therapist, which is very much so true, because that could be quite costly. And that most definitely resonates with me, being a good listener and offering solutions. And when it comes to people's day-to-day, where therapists, they give you the understanding as to why you're feeling the way you feel, and they also diagnose you as well. I found this also from Coco Chanel from the DaySmart. A woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life, and that is most definitely true. I'll share something personal with you. I didn't put it up here because it is quite emotional. My sister having cancer in 2019, she passed away. She had hair all the way down her back, and I had cut it, but we were a little afraid to cut it, so she kind of looked like Froghorn Leghorn, which we laughed about it. But eventually we ended up shaving it off, and having those type of experiences are very emotional when you experience them with your clients as well. A lot of times your feelings don't get to be displayed with your therapist, they really truly go deeper than just that themselves. But in conclusion, I want to just leave you guys with this. Hairdressers do more than just transform your appearance. They often serve as unofficial counselors to their clients. They build a deep relationship, but also emotional support to them as well. Life goes far beyond the chair. The next time you visit your stylist, the emotional labor that they perform, please take a moment to appreciate what they do just beyond your hair, but also your well-being. We thank you.